Somebody just sent me an email asking a few more detailed questions about the Media Firestorm process and what does it really take to get booked on podcasts every week using our system and strategy. So I thought I would create this email or this video for you too, just for those who are curious, like what makes us unique? How does it really work? What is my responsibility? And how long is it going to take to start getting booked on podcasts? I'm Angel Tuccy. We run the Need a Guest Facebook group. We're also the founders of the Media Firestorm strategy, helping our clients get booked consistently on 2 podcasts a week. And then we also coach you on how to monetize your leads and generate more sales calls through those podcast interviews. What makes us unique is our hybrid approach to getting booked on podcasts. A lot of times people come to us because they want a done for you process, right? They just want to outsource somebody else, go get me booked on podcasts. And while in theory that sounds really great, what we have actually discovered through really 19 months of testing, tweaking, really perfecting this process, that the most fastest, easiest way to get you booked consistently on 2 podcasts a week is to remove ourselves as the middleman and just play media matchmaker, which is what we are really good at. So every week we're out networking, inviting podcast hosts to join our network if in fact they are looking for guests. So instead of going out and cold pitching and trying to find hosts who might be looking for guests and sending out a bunch of cold emails that'll get you probably a 1 to 3% booking rate, we've actually perfected how to get a 60% booking rate using this process, which means for every 3 podcasts you reach out to, you get booked on 2 overall. Not necessarily the first 3 you get booked onto, but overall, right? It's a process, it's a system, it's a strategy. Is it perfect? Nope. People really rarely are. But overall, as a process, 98% of the time, this is the results that we get. The reason it works is because podcast hosts reach out to us. They say, Angel, I need a guest. So they are telling us that they need guests. The only requirement in order to be inside of our directory and in our network for our clients is that you, as a host, you're looking for a guest. And so instead of us doing a cold pitch, it's a respond to a call for guests. So they tell us, I'm looking for guests that fit this criteria, that cover these topics, that speak to this audience. You get direct access to this entire database. So you get to pick and choose the shows that you want to be a guest on. Way better than me going out and saying, hey, how about this show? How about this show? Do you want to book on this show? Nope. I remove myself as the middleman. I'm like, these are the shows we have. Pick which ones you want. And every day for the first 30 days, I just want you to pick one. Look at the list, pick one show that you want to be a guest on. In the first 30 days, ideally, we're going to get you booked on 15 to 20 new shows. Think about all the efforts, think about everything that you're doing to get in front of 15 to 20 audiences. And in the next 30 days, we're going to connect you with hosts who are looking for guests that cover the topic that you speak on. Because hosts need guests every day. They're out there. You can see inside of our network, inside of our Facebook group, we get 100 requests every single week of hosts who are looking for guests. And to scroll through, right, to find the needle in the haystack of all of that is, it's time consuming. Can I just connect you directly with the host, even if they haven't booked in or posted inside of the Facebook group? So we give you direct access, which means you are not cold pitching, you're responding to, I fit that bill. You said you need a guest who talks about getting booked on podcasts. I'm your person, right? So it's a faster, quicker, easier way to consistently get yourself booked on podcasts every single week. This is the kind of activity that you could even outsource to an admin, a VA, right? Your teenager who needs a little extra seed money, right? This is a very delegatable activity, but it's perfect for the coach, for the author, for the speaker. You've already got a validated message. You've already got a validated offer. You just need more consistency in the exposure. So the 2 things that we focus on, which is only 2 things we focus on in Media Firestorm, and one is exposure, getting you booked on podcasts every week. The second is revenue. We want to make sure that all of your marketing, everything that you're doing is growing your email list. We're generating leads who are interested. We were going out to get in front of people who want your stuff, right? So we want to generate leads using podcasts. the email list you already currently have. And we want to open up our store every day by sending out an email. We send an email every day. If your store is open Monday through Friday, send an email Monday through Friday. And we use 3 phases of emails in order to monetize your list, right? To monetize your visibility and monetize your exposure, to book more sales calls, to enroll more clients into your programs, products, services. There's 3 phases of emails. Number 1, the warm up or the welcome sequence. If you haven't been emailing or they're brand new on your list, you want to warm them up and welcome them, communicate with them what to expect, how you can serve them. And so this is critical. This improves your open rate, reduces going into spam, gives us the data that we're looking for. Phase 2 is our validation emails. We want to know that your offer actually resonates with the people on your email list. No sense sending an email to a bunch of people who are before the offer is even validated. So we take you through our validation phase. And then once you've got a validated offer, people are booking sales calls from your emails. Then we move into the daily story-based emails. So what does this look like time-wise? In the first 30 days, I want you to take 30 minutes a day, 20 minutes to write your email, and 10 minutes to get booked on a podcast. Every day for 30 days, for 30 minutes. The second thing, how long does it take? Pretty much in the first 30 days, we're doing enough volume and creating enough data to make sure that it's working, and we can tweak it throughout the process. And so we will see, are you getting booked? Are we booking sales calls? Like, those are the 2 critical things. Are we getting exposure? Are we making money? If we can just create the activities that will solve those 2, kind of constraint points, then we can move your business forward. So that's what makes us unique on podcasts. And we coach you through how to monetize and how to get book those sales calls through those media interviews. So hopefully that was helpful. Follow us over at Need a Guest in our Facebook group, in our Facebook podcast community. Go to needaguest.com if you have any questions. And if you're interested in getting booked on 2 podcasts a week consistently, go ahead and book a sales call with us. We'll see you soon. Bye.